for the other most traditional technique in BJJ is the triangle choke. There's also a lot of different ways to go for that. But this one that I'm gonna do right now, in my opinion, is the easiest one and also really efficient. In this time, we're gonna work with the arms of my opponent. I like to block both wrists, okay? If the guy's gripping my lapels are here, even better, because I can manage it lower, higher, sideways. So if the guy has those grips here, I like it even more, okay? But the idea here right now is I like to control both wrists, okay? Forget about the gi for a while, okay? With my thumbs under, I block both wrists. Now, I will decide what side I want, and I will push his hand to his belly button, like this. Just this movement here, with my hands. But I will work with my legs again. In the same time that I push his hand, I bring him down with my legs. Not so much, just a little bit like I did now. This is perfect for me. And now I will pass my leg over his shoulder that I blocked his hand. Okay? So I blocked his hand over here, so the same side leg goes over. Okay? So it's like this. If his hand's still here, doesn't matter. I don't care. It's gonna be just more hard to him to tap. But don't worry about this, it's not gonna block anything about the choke. Alright? As you saw, I closed behind his back, but it's not a triangle at. It's even closer of a triangle. It's just to make sure that he's not gonna put posture, because I still have power in my both legs in this way. Try to posture. I keep him down. If I let it open, it's more hard, so he can put posture. That's why I just close in here, but it's not a triangle. Don't try to squeeze his neck right now. It's not gonna work. First of all, I need to understand the triangle choke. The triangle choke is a choke that his arm gonna choke him. I need to use his arm on his neck, but his arm is not on his neck right now. It's far away from his neck. So I need to adjust it. My both hands come to his arm and I cross it in front of my body. Now it's on his neck. Now we kind of have a triangle, but it's still not there. My legs are not in the right positioning. So I go with my opposite hand to my shin bone, not foot. Here I just hurt myself. I have seen many times people breaking an ankle because of that. They start to pull it here until it pops out. It's not the most smart thing to hurt yourself. So you pull in here, because in here there's more pressure and you will never hurt yourself in here. And as you saw, I opened. But this arm here is making the pressure that this leg was doing before. Try to stand up. And if he does, I go with him, because it's so tight that he cannot stand up without me. So I keep it tight, so I have one free leg. This leg, I will skate my hip again, the same way that I did on armbar. Now I close it on my knee, and my both feet going up like this, because here it's loose. My muscle is loose. Here it's tight, and it makes all the
breathe.
It makes all the difference, because on here it's not tight. Here it's tight. Not tight, tight. This is all the difference. And that's why also I don't like to pull it here, because when you close it already here. But when I pull it here, I can close it like this. Listen, Bob Marley with his eyes. He's high. Okay, I will show again. Wrist to his belly button. Now I pull him a little bit down with my legs and I pass my leg over his shoulder and I close. Don't need to close it tight or anything, just keep it close so you can keep the distance. Now you cross his arm in front of his neck. Now my opposite hand comes to my shin bone and lock it. Now you have a free leg. This leg that's gonna work right now. Step and escape your hip. Because when I escape, as you can see, I'm driving his arm more into his neck. Because in here, it's little bit on his neck, not so much. But when I move my body, I put it in a better place. So now, both feet up and I close it. If this thing doesn't help, he doesn't tap, try to put your knees together. Okay?
One more time.
One more time. Again, wrist to the belly. I bring him a little bit down with my legs and I pass my leg over his shoulder and close it. Put posture. He can't. I cross the arm in front of his neck, opposite arm, go to my shin bone, keep it tight. My free leg, escape the hip, come, both feet up and lock it. Okay?